Okay, this is a purebred Western horse. We did x-rays on him and shot to the x-rays. That left front foot was 9° negative palmar angle. We used a lot of wedge on that foot to keep that up. If we were to leave him at this angle and work him accordingly, his suspensories would not hold up at all. So we're gonna work him with no shoes on, and then we're gonna bring him back and we're gonna reset him and get him balanced back up in front. This is our Western horse barefooted. He's taking a bigger step and is staying on the ground too long. That low black foot, the right front foot, the white foot, is coming off the ground faster and it's going back to the ground faster. What we're going to do with the shoes and the pads on him is even that out in the front. Take the stress off of his suspensories and get him balanced and cadenced up front. This is him going the other way. If you notice, he's got just a little bit of a hop to it. It's because that low foot is staying on the ground too long and he has to work a little harder to get it off the ground. Okay, I've trimmed him and was able to get about 3 degrees on that black foot, but he's still 6 degrees lower than his x-rays were, so we're going to use wedge pads to get that angle back up in the air. For the x-rays on the white foot, I was able to get him back into the angle that he was supposed to be at. So he's a 0 palmar angle. Alright, we reset the horse and we added 6 degrees of wedge to that low foot, the black foot, in order to get that back to a 0 palmar angle. And then on the white foot, we added, with the current shoeing regulations, we can use a longer shoe to get that to come back to the bulbs of the foot. What that does is hold that foot on the ground just a little bit longer. We needed to match this leg to the other leg. We've also added a bar to the bottom to get him to carry through and get his motion even with that other leg. If you remember back when he was barefoot in the video, he was real uneven up front. This leg was leaving the ground sooner and going back to the ground faster. So we evened that motion up by what we did with the mechanics of the shoes. Alright, he's reset, back under saddle. If you notice the front legs, they have evened up. He's taking a little shorter step with that left front, which is the low foot. The right front's carrying through just a little bit better. And it's all from the mechanics of the shoe. We're trying to keep his legs sound. Barefooted, he would not stay that way. He wouldn't be able to do his job. His suspensories would start breaking down. That's the way God had made his feet. All we're doing is trying to help him out. Horses are judged on the quality of motion. With the shoeing regulations that we have now, we are able to keep these horses going sound and give them the ability to keep that quality of motion and longevity of their job.